Welcome to JavaScript. Have you ever visited a website that made you think, wow, this website is really cool and interactive? Well, JavaScript was probably making it happen. In this course, you'll learn to code with JavaScript, one of the most popular programming languages that makes websites dynamic and interactive. You can also use JavaScript to create mobile apps and games, process data, and much more. Here are some basic concepts you need to know to get started with JavaScript. Variables. Variables are containers for storing data values. You can assign a value to a variable and then use it later in your code. In this example, we create a variable called message and assign the string value hello world to it. Number 2. Data types. JavaScript has several data types, including numbers, strings, and booleans. A string is a sequence of characters, and a boolean can either be true or false. For example, in this example, we create 3 variables, name, age, and is married. Name is a string with the value John Doe, age is a number with the value 35, and is married is a boolean with the value true. Number 3. Operators. Operators are symbols that perform operations on variables and values. For example, the addition operator plus can be used to add to numbers, while the concatenation operator plus can be used to combine two strings. In this example, we create 2 variables, x and y, and assign them the values 10 and 20, respectively. We then use the addition operator plus to add x and y and store the result in the variable sum. Number 4. Conditional statements. Conditional statements allow you to execute code based on certain conditions. The most basic conditional statement is the if statement. In this example, we use an if statement to check if the value of the age variable is greater than or equal to 18. If the condition is true, the code inside the first block is executed and the message you are an adult is logged to the console. If the condition is false, the code inside the else block is executed and the message you are a minor is logged to the console. Number 5. Functions. Functions are reusable blocks of code that can be executed whenever you call them. For example, in this example, we create a function called sayHello that takes an argument name. The function then logs a message to the console that says hello, followed by the value of the name argument, followed by an exclamation point. We then call the sayHello function and pass it the string value John D. We pass it the string value John Doe as the name argument. This causes the function to log the message hello, John Doe, to the console. Number 6. Loops. Loops are used to execute code multiple times. There are 2 types of loops in JavaScript, for loops and while loops. A for loop allows you to execute code a specified number of times, while a while loop allows you to execute code while a certain condition is true. In this example, we use a for loop to log a message to the console 5 times. The loop starts by initializing a variable I to 0, and then it executes the code inside the loop as long as I is less than 5. After each iteration of the loop, the value of I is incremented by 1. Number 7. Arrays. Arrays are used to store collections of data. You can store any type of data in an array, including numbers, strings, and objects. For example, in this example, we create an array called names that contains 3 strings. We then use the square bracket notation to access the first item in the array and log it to the console. The output will be John Doe. These are just a few basic examples to get you started with JavaScript. There is a lot more to learn, but this should give you a solid foundation to build upon. In conclusion, we've covered some basic concepts of JavaScript in this video, including variables, data types, operators, conditionals, functions, loops, arrays, and objects. I hope this has been helpful for you in getting started with learning JavaScript. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends. Your support helps us create more content and bring you the latest and greatest in technology and programming. Thank you for watching, and I hope you continue to learn and grow with us. My advice for you is to keep practicing and never stop learning. The best way to learn a new programming language is to build things with it. So, find a project that interests you and start coding. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great day.